Welcome back. Thousands of fish are dead after a man-made lake in Northern California emptied during the weekend of September 12th. A Mountain Meadows Reservoir is also known as Walker Lake. It's about 2 hours north of Reno near Lake Almanor and the town of Westwood. Paul Nelson looked into why the lake went dry and spoke with the residents and the company that operates the reservoir's dam.
Walker Lake's a popular fishing hole just west of Susanville, but as you can see, there's no fish left. Residents say the lake drained overnight and they want answers.
Everywhere that you see that's wet, there was water.
Eddy Bauer has lived near this lake his entire life, and this is the first time he's ever seen it run dry. Today, there's nothing but a muddy mess and countless dead fish.
It's amazing how many people have come out to see the destruction. You know, like my wife, for instance, you know, she's holding her nose. Can't even stand the smell.
Pacific Gas and Electric Company owns the rights to the water and use it for hydroelectric power. A company spokesperson says it hasn't used it since March. That's when they cut water flows out of the reservoir to the minimum requirement.
It's a situation that we worked hard to avoid. But the reality is that we're in a very serious drought. There are also concerns for the fish that were downstream.
Moreno says the drought is the main culprit, with less snow runoff ending up in the lake.
Situation we worked hard to avoid, but water conditions this year are difficult. We know that drying up the reservoir disappoints area residents.
But residents say this could have been avoided. Creeks that normally feed into the lake are flowing, but many are diverted to ranch land before it makes it to the lake. So water was flowing out, but none was coming in.
They had plenty of time to do something about this. Years. Then everybody gets in a fuss when it's too late. We've lost our fish.
Bauer says people were fishing on the lake last Saturday, and it drained like a bathtub overnight. He believes there should have been at least 2 weeks of water left, and that would have given them enough time to relocate the fish.
It just makes me feel like they really didn't want to do a fish rescue, and that it was easier just to open that sucker up Saturday night.
But PG&E officials say nobody opened the dam up, and the water simply ran out.
So we want people to know that we take environmental stewardship very seriously. It's one of our company's top priorities.
Bauer says this lake isn't just an important place for the fish, but also the birds that eat the fish, and it's also a popular place for duck hunters. Now, Bauer says he expects this lake to be full again by next spring, but he's not sure how they'll replace the fish. Covering the story, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.